we tend to have this general sense when it comes to Jewish law that there are very clear laws that apply in very clear circumstances. That's not always the case. We get a story that's told of a man who goes down to the river to wash his hat in the river. This is in Babylon, and he's got a piece of meat with him, and it falls out of his pack. And he goes back later to where he was on the beach, and he finds the meat there. And he comes to Rav, and Rav says, you know what? We don't know for sure that this piece of meat that you found at the place where you washed your hat is the same one you dropped where you washed your hat. It could be the river came and washed your piece away, and the river came and deposited another piece of meat, and this could be that one, and therefore you can't consider it to be kosher. So why? It seems like awfully bizarre cases. Are we really going to rule that way, that you drop something somewhere and you come back and you find it there, you have to assume that it's not actually yours? But on Daf 19 of Shekalim, we get the explanation for this. It's saying that Rav came to Babylon, he found the people were too lenient for his liking on this issue of the origin of the meat they were eating. Therefore, he decided to be particularly strict with them on all of these rules. If there's any doubt whatsoever, he would say, sorry, you can't eat it. Because he wanted to teach them this is a really important thing to be strict about. But had he been in a different community and the exact same thing happened, he probably would have ruled different. Because it wasn't about what is the law here. It is about what is the message that I want to send to this group of people. That's really what was dictating his position on this whole piece of meat. So sometimes the law is not just the blanket law. It's like, what does this person, what does this community need to hear right now for these specific times? Sometimes that has an even more impactful amount, there's more impact than the strict letter of the law.